Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Randeezus. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be diving into the big question on everybody's mind. Is there anything better than the Mac-10 in Call of Duty Warzone? I swear to you, the answer will surprise you. Guys, if you are new or returning and you like the video, hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get right into it. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but the current Cold War meta kind of pisses me off. I am glad that the meta has been shaken up, but you're telling me that it's a coincidence that the Cold War guns are broken in Warzone at the same time that there was a sale on for Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, so you could level up the guns that are meta in Warzone in Black Ops Cold War? I'm super into conspiracies, so I think you know my stance on the matter, which is why I've been dedicating my Warzone time to finding weapons that kill the DMR and kill the Mac-10. Currently, it seems like the DMR is beyond repair, very broken. But after doing some digging, I found a classic gun that no one really uses anymore that competes with the Mac-10 and can even outgun it in certain areas. Is it the best weapon in Warzone? That's up for debate. But can it compete with the Mac-10? Absolutely. The MP7 makes its glorious return to Warzone. I'm just going to assume that you're as amazed as I am, when in actuality, you're probably this dude. But again, I'm going to assume that you're as blown away as I am. Let's look at a graph. Actually, 4 graphs. Now, there is a lot of info here, so let's go through it together. The MP7 has higher headshot damage than the Mac-10. Chest, stomach, and limbs are identical across the board. The reason the Mac-10 has higher time to kill is because the RPM is significantly higher than the MP7. Now, the Mac-10 also has an open bolt delay, which means that the MP7 fires 50 milliseconds faster than the Mac-10, which is why even when you're at 100 HP, your enemy will die faster to the MP7 because the RPM hasn't yet caught up to the open bolt delay of the Mac-10. However, at 250 health points or full armor, the Mac-10 has had enough time to catch up and surpass the MP7. There are a few variables that we can't test for because they will be different every time. For example, flinch, lag, FPS, peeker's advantage, all of these things can change the tide, especially when we're talking about a 20th of a second. There are a few things here that really change the game for the Mac-10 and the MP7. 1, the MP7 absolutely demolishes the Mac-10 in terms of damage per second to the head at any distance. In the closest range, it kills 2.2 times faster than the Mac-10. 2, the MP7 has insane range values. This definitely changed from when I first reviewed the weapon. The MP7 actually has 2 ranges, 0 to 10 meters and 10 meters to infinity and beyond. This means it has a huge advantage over the Mac-10. Even though SMGs are typically used within the 20 meter range, do not underestimate an SMG that has range. There is one instance that the Mac-10 is better than the MP7. 250 health from 0 to 22 meters in the chest. I would like to point out that this is one of the most important areas for an SMG, especially if you are pairing it with an assault rifle or a tactical rifle. It is assuming that you have good enough aim to track your opponent, but not good enough aim to hit headshots, which, to be fair, is a very large majority of gamers, myself included. I am trying to get better with aiming for the head, but for the most part, people aim at the body. So this area is very important, and honestly, it's why this weapon blew up so much. But for any other situation, the MP7 reigns supreme, below 250 health, and when you aim to the head, the MP7 will beat out the Mac-10 and by a long shot. So let's take a look at the recoil patterns. Now, these are base weapon recoils, and that is because I don't have all the attachments for the Mac-10, and I would rather show you no attachments than all of the wrong attachments. If you'd like, you can put your own attachments on each of these weapons and test them yourselves. It will not be overly different than what I am showing you here. This is clearly another win for the MP7. The Mac-10 wobbles and it goes from right to left, whereas the MP7 is almost straight up with very little side to side. Of course, once you start adding attachments, these things will change, but for the most part, it will just tighten and reduce vertical recoil, meaning that the Mac-10 will make a shape similar to an S, and the MP7 will be even more straight up. Guys, the Mac-10 is a great gun. I'm not trying to pretend that it's bad. What I am showing you is that the MP7 can compete and show you that you are not limited to using just one gun. The meta isn't necessarily Mac-10 exclusive. Open your mind and try new weapons. The results will shock you. After doing this work, I've come up with a few ideas for comparison videos, so stay tuned for those. I'll be looking into the MP7 versus MP5 again, as well as some other SMGs. I will also actively be trying to find the gun that destroys the DMR. That one might take up a little bit of time, so we'll see about that one. Guys, if you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video, subscribe down below and let me know in the comment section if there are other guns you'd like to see me compare. Peace out.